All right, so this is week of August 30th, reading for air signs. So I drew for Gemini, and I mean, you don't even have to have ever done this before to see what this symbols are here. The kiss, the womb, the seed. That's literally the order they came out into. If you don't want to get pregnant, you better work on them. I mean, that's the literal translation of this. The kiss, the womb, the seed. This could also be creative, but boy, like you, I'm not really, lightning. I'm not really interested in doing love readings per se, but this definitely feels like a love reading. This feels like this could be the week that you meet your person. Like this feels like a very permanent, soulmatey kind of. Holy shit! If you can hear the thunder, I should definitely not have my computer on right now. But yeah, this is like a union, like even if you're not like trying to have a baby or whatever. I mean, this could even be a creative partnership or like a work partnership. Um, like maybe you get an idea, you link up with somebody this week and you grow your own business together, you start a business. It's like conception, right? So how does conception relate in your life right now? Could be just new home, new plans, moving somewhere. Could be making a baby. Could be meeting someone of your dreams, new direction. It's very positive though. Um, this also kind of has like an aspect of it that feel. This also kind of has an aspect to it that's almost like the world is burning, but like our love is gonna eclipse it. And like you're gonna create your own reality together the way you want, and then anything's possible. Like you're gonna make this like seed that just has ripples outwards. So yeah, it all feels very positive. This is such a short reading. I'll just clarify. Is there anything else that this could be related to? Oh, okay. This almost feels like two players. So this could be romantic or this, I mean, this makes me actually think it is more work related. So the Four of Coins and the Eight of Coins, this is like the hard worker. And then this is kind of like the scam. I mean, this is the scam artist, con artist. But I'm not seeing it presented with these cards as like you're getting into bed with a con artist. It's more just like two skill sets coming together, like the person who likes to do all the work behind the scenes, all the background hard work, and the person who's like, kind of like the marketer, the facade, the charm, the person who knows how to like wheel and deal, um, get things done, get all the money, get all the investments to make it happen, and then this is the person who's so I'm not sure which one is you. And then this is the person who just, yeah, has maybe like the work, and this is the idea person, or you know what I mean? Like this seems like a very harmonious thing. I don't think this person will try to make off with your work or your money or your baby. I hope. I'm not getting that vibe from this. So yeah, I think that's. I mean, this could also be like if it is a romantic thing, like one of you is just kind of like this charmer, flashy, buying all the drinks type, and then the other person's more of like an introverted sort of. But it works. But it works together. Yeah, I think that's it's a largely positive reading. So good luck with that, Gemini. All right, so this is for Libra. I picked up on two distinct energies. One is the shapeshifter and one is the mentor. So I remember last week the reading was kind of like positive if you're giving a pitch or doing a meeting or trying to get something going. And this almost feels like, so if that was the case, the shapeshifter card could be you. Could be reversed though. It seems positive in the context of the other cards too, which I'll show in a second, but it's like the perfect person to mold, like as the mentor. Like you, it's like if you're the mentor, you've met the perfect the perfect person to like train or take over your job, or yeah, just like to hand the torch to, or get to do a certain thing that you want, like if it's you're hiring someone, and vice versa, like you are ready to be mentored if you're this person, like you have found your mentor, the perfect mentor to work with, like your specific kind of magic. It's like there's an alchemical, because I kind of like usually don't really like the mentor card, but in this context, it's like they know exactly who, like how to work with you. The mirror. I'm seeing this as like, it's almost like maybe you are the younger version of them, or they are the younger version of you. It's like there's just a very, in the shaman, it's like a very alchemical meeting of the minds. They know, it's like if it's like you're the shapeshifter, it's like they know exactly how to work with your energy, how to develop your skills, how to amplify your talents, because they've already done it. Or and obviously vice versa. It's like you might be working with someone that is, I mean, this could also be not in work, but like a social mentorship, or in a, you know, a relationship of some kind, or whatever. But it very feels like the beginnings. It's like, yeah, the perfect match at the right time for all. It's like, yeah, the stars are aligning in this reading for whatever kind of thing you've got on the stove, on the elements. I'm just going to get clarification in case there's anything else. Almost want to say it's like boy band manager energy, but like minus, you know, being a perv or whatever. It's like it's like they know how to market you. They know how to work with what you got. Oh wow, okay. This came out again. So this came out in the last reading, but it was like more negative, or it was negative feeling to me anyway. But this feels like, again, it's just amplifying that, like alchemizing, like they know how to draw forth from the deep everything, or vice versa. You know how to draw from the deep. And this is like a kind of a hoarding burden card, the Seven of Swords. But I almost feel like it's a baton passing in this instance. So you might be replacing them, or it's just, yeah, like an older person wanting to pass down what they know. Not really in a burdensome, I mean, it might be burdensome depending on your job or what the context is, but yeah, it's like more like they're finally ready to hand over the reins to somebody, hand over their hand over their brushes to someone new. So that's pretty exciting. Yeah, I hope that this resonates for you, Libra. You've had some fun stuff going on. Oh shit. Okay. So this is for Aquarius. So it's interesting because you got this card again, like you did last week, the Mother. The Mask, the Vision, Kairos. I'm sort of seeing this more as It's like the roles you play. It's like you're playing two, like maybe you play two roles, each to the detriment of each other. It's like who is truly you, actually, I guess maybe is more the question, but it's like the mother, which came up in the last one, and that showed up in a kind of toxic way, depending on which person you were. But this is like asking you, like, it's like, are you helping or are you hurting with your help? Like you could put your hands to better use working on your own vision instead of trying to like nurture somebody else's. Like put your hands back where they belong, back onto your stuff. Um, Alternately, you could be dealing with someone who's putting that energy on you right now, where they're like projecting because they don't want to. It's like almost like procrastinating working on their own stuff, so they're focused on your stuff, helping. But it's like just because they don't want to focus on their own things, so they're preoccupied with your problems and what you're doing as a means to distract themselves and feel like they're still being productive. But with this card, this is a synchronicity card. So I feel like it's, if you're doing it or if somebody else is doing it, it's like there's going to be a moment this week where you see or they see where it becomes like very apparent, sort of the dynamics. I guess maybe like it's almost like the eye behind the mask. It's like the mask slips a little bit this week. Whichever one you are, it's like someone's going to be revealed for their true intentions, if it's controlling or just you know, them projecting to distract themselves. Or perhaps it's like someone who's trying to do make their vision happen, but like they're accepting help instead of just doing it themselves when they could be just doing it themselves. And for what reason, right? Like there's always a reason. Maybe it's like they don't want to step up in some area and they're hoping that this person does it for them so they don't have to, but it comes with strings, right? So just do a little bit of clarity. So yeah, this like Ace of Wands to me is, it's like pulling yourself out of the fire, pulling yourself out of the bullshit. If if you're this person, it's just like holding your thing away, not letting it be tainted. And if it's relates to this, it's like letting it go, letting it fly free of this. I mean, it might have started off as a nice nest, but it's not really now. It's just like letting it go, letting it out of the flames. And I think this relates to the synchronicity sort of card of it. Three of Cups, it's like scrying kind of, and sorry, I'm tired. It's so fucking hot here. I mean, I want to go for a dip. I want to go for a dip in here. I think that this is just like when it happens, when that moment happens this week. I feel like it will happen this week if you're in this kind of dynamic where it's like, all right, let's just let it loose. Let's just clear the air, clear the water. Let's just start afresh. Let's just dissolve it. It is what it is, and we'll just move on. Thank you. but we're going to move on. And there's a social aspect to this too, so it might even happen in public. So I hope you have a great week.